Hey everybody, my name is Rydo, and today we're starting a series on the game Costume Quest. Let's jump right in. So, the PC version comes with the original game and the DLC Grubbins on Ice. We'll do it all, but we'll start with Costume Quest. This is supposed to be a kind of like a child's first RPG game. Basically, you're gonna play as kids that have costumes that, in their imagination, at least give them magical powers to take on the bad guys. Now, since this is a kids game, you would imagine it'd be kid friendly, but it really isn't. At least not in this first scene, because there's no voice acting to any of this dialogue. So I'm gonna try and read it as it goes, but it's gonna be kind of a struggle even for me to stay up for this introductory text. It's this comic book style. Kids, I know it's tough being in a strange new town, but tonight is Halloween, so please go out there and make some new friends. Mom, Halloween isn't about making friends, it's about terror. And candy. They're talking ridiculously fast. It's about showing the world who you really are. Well, even if you don't find any new friends, remember your very best friend will always be your brother or sister. Ew. Gross. That's why you have to stick together. Or else you're grounded. No way I'm gonna trick-or-treating with my little brother. You're only 10 minutes older than me, and I'm bigger because I was born 10 ounces dumber. You're 10 pounds uglier. You're 10... No fighting. See, I can't even... Okay, catch up. Yes, I suppose I should put one of you in charge so there won't be any fighting. And so, here's your decision. You have Reynold, or Ren, W-R-E-N. Which, Reynold is a real name. Ren, I don't know what that could even be short for unless you're talking Winry from Full Metal Alchemist, and that would be a weird reference. So I'm just gonna pick her. Rin, you're in charge. W-R-E-N. Are you kidding me? No talking, slave. So that's way too fast dialogue to read. And wait, if you blow this night from me, I swear I'll tell Mom what you did to the cat. What'd she do to the cat? But we'll be lucky if we get any candy, all of you dressed in that horrible costume. But let's get to this good time over with. So, don't worry, sis, I'm right behind you. So, starting on the wrong foot here. I don't know, where should we go next? I don't know how fast a kid would be able to read when a full-grown adult there did not succeed in reading all of that. 100% should have been voiced. This is my own house. I definitely need not in a hurry to go back here. So, you're trick-or-treating looking for candy, but there's no candy really to get. Is it my turn to be in charge now? So, we see the little shining calorie in your pad at Halloween. It's talking really fast. Want to switch costumes? Let's go to the first door. Don't worry, sis, I'm right behind you. So you hit A, trick or treat. Whoa, this is Halloween, not garage day. I'm gonna give this entire bag to the next kid. Here, take some stale diabetic. My costumes hurt Halloween. Some of the costumes so bad, he wouldn't even give me candy, which, man, that's weird. But I do have 102 candy, so maybe he did give me candy. How did you know it wasn't your costume? Maybe the next house they'll hate robots and love garbage. I mean candy. Well, look, the light's on at that house. That means somebody's home. Let's go to the next one. So it's also a little weird to even trick or treat in a game, because it's starting to become very old-fashioned to actually go door to door. It doesn't work very well. I have a good feeling about this place, don't you? Hey, where'd you go? You're hurting my rep. I can't afford to be seen with you and your crummy costume. Well, more candy for me then. So he's dressed as a candy corn, the other guy's dressed as a robot. Trick or treat. Scram human, I'm busy searching this house for candy. So trolls are attacking you in this game. Holy mama, come here to the giant talking candy. Put me down, I'm not candy. Oh, that's great, just great. So now I have to go save my brother. What the? I said open up. I said get lost. But I got candy. He's a Grubbin. And I got orders. They say no Grubbins allowed back in until... But this is special candy. It's huge and wriggly and it says stuff. Put me down, you toad. Did you hear that? Bojan has to check this out. Alright, throw it over for inspection. Tell Bojan it was Gus from Section 5 that found it. Okay, Gus. G-U-S. Hey, Gus. I'm the one who gets to throw my brother around. Oh, you're ready to... You weren't supposed to see that. Now we gotta fight. Good thing you're just a puny little human baby with a box on her head. That does it. I'm sick of annoying people and monsters trying to ruin my Halloween. It's time to show you we trick or treat back from where I'm from. So her robot suit turns into a giant robot, and he turns into a slightly bigger monster. And this is battle mode. You've entered the battle, defeat monsters in battle that are unexperienced. Press X to use your basic attack. So it looked like you also have to have B to deflect. And it looked like you needed to hit A for the timing. So, can I do missile barrage yet? No, I can't. I have to build up my meter for that. So basic attack, and then A. X. And then it's having some quick time events to lower your damage. Every costume has a special power that charges up during battle. Your special power is fully charged now and ready to use. Press Y to use your missile barrage. So you can see it's very cartoony, and you get a lot of XP and some candy here. Not your average trick-or-treater, are you? Yeah, well, Halloween is kind of my thing. Have you seen a short, dumb, super uncool little nerd running around here? I have to find them or I'm going to be grounded. Everyone in the normal world is dumb and annoying, and right now you're the most annoying one of all. Now vanish before I'm forced to make you disappear. Hey, who are you calling normal? I ought to give you a taste of my rocket fist. What's that? I couldn't hear you over the sudden tornado. What the sudden is that? And their costume's gone. My costume's gone. Reynolds gone. My Halloween night is ruined. The one day I care about. The only thing I have to look forward to the entire year ruined. Mom's gonna ground me for losing Reynolds. The cat meals, and now this cat's gonna barf on me. So, it's trolls and witches. What you got there, kitty? In this world. Hey, that's the pattern for my robot costume. How'd you get that? I just have to find the materials listed here to rebuild my robot costume. Hey, that's awesome cat left before I could thank him. Quest added, repair robot repair. Press Y to view. So wow, we've got quite a lot of quests here for a kids game, and then some major quests. On top of that, we have battle stamps. Look at how many of these are, and we have a status of HP, AP, XP, so health points, action points, and experience points. We have several costumes that we can make, 3 pages, so that's 11 of them, and then 3 pages of creepy treats too. Your candy pail can bash some objects. So candy is just gonna be our XP, but it's gonna be some grinding here to find this much. Now level 1 is 2,500 candies. No, that's XP actually. Alright. So there's an achievement for finding 4,000 candies, which seems like that might actually be a rather high number. Found the treasure coffin. Costume material cardboard box. Aha, cardboard box. That's essential structure element of my robot costume. I wonder who put it in this strange coffin. Try to find all the hidden coffins. So it really is just, it's a fine game so far. It's just, there's costume material, aluminum foil. Very strange that there's no voicing in it. This game came out during a time when Double Fine was releasing a lot of experimental games. What they effectively did is they told several groups that they could make whatever they wanted, and this was one of the games that they made. And then they released it a few days before Halloween in 2010, and then the PC came out in 2011, a couple of weeks before Halloween. That's kind of the problem with making a Halloween-themed game. So now we got a robot costume back by finding those 3 pieces, and that was a little strange. We have this B button that lets us skate. Alright, so if we want to speed up our process of moving around, that will come into help. Hey, why did you do that? Just following orders, kids. Stay out of our way. Why did you do with my brother? Sorry, I don't have time to chat. We're on a tight schedule. So long, Stinky. Hey, I'm not Stinky. You will be after standing by these trash cans all night. Ha ha ha. Some costumes have special abilities that help you out of sticky situations, like this one that lets me skate right over. Now bust through that big black talking monster gate. We could talk to this guy. I need to get through. Monsters took my brother through the black gate. Sorry kid, roads closed due to vehicle malfeasance. I'm not sure that's the right term. So we can hit these and get candy. And get the trash bags and find candy. Why would you eat candy or even pick up candy found in the trash? Seems like kind of a shame here. I need to... Yeah, I could imagine it's actually rather a lot of a lot of work to get. See, we can see all around here extra things. Yeah, if we're picking up just one candy piece per thing we hit, or maybe 10 candy pieces, that's gonna take forever. And that is nice for kids that want to play this game that much, but then again, it gets back to the point that they released the game way too close to Halloween. They needed to really release it somewhere around October 1st and give themselves enough time to let the kids play and build up the whole attitude. Halloween has really become, at least for the marketing and people who are selling you something, all of October. And certainly it's true for my channel too. This is Halloween month that this is airing on, unless something went wrong. And so all month we'll be playing the most Halloween-ish games, where although video games often are scary horror games anyway, so don't be surprised if in another month you play a game that's somewhat Halloween related. Excuse me, got some trick-or-treating to do. Guess again, we run all the trick-or-treating in this town. 30% rise in candy harvest since we took over. So, pardon me, just passing through. Pardon me, just passing gas, haha. Ancient Winds classic. So these guys in the mummy suits are running a racket and taking over, so I guess I need to talk to them. Thank you, Travis, for your clarifying for me your position on nerds. Now could you please unhand me? You don't have my permission to trick-or-treat over here, Everett. All new kids have to wait their turn. Hey, what's going on? It's time you new kids learn that this neighborhood tonight, it's all about me getting candy. Really? Because I thought tonight is about getting served. You know, I just realized I've never given a wedgie to a robot before. Get over here. Run, be brave Samaritan. He is as fast as he is impervious to reason. Quest added program for protection. Press Y to view. Use your robot costume piece ability to outrun Travis. I am not programmed for failure. Oh, I hate nerds. Run! I'm gonna smash you like a weak old pumpkin. Run! Use a special ability to outrun him. Go, go, go. So we're doing a race. That's cool. Hey, you dropped something. For a second there I thought I was going a different way. So it seems like we're not going to see our brother back until the end of the game, which means it was kind of important to pick who you wanted to play as. Oh no, these punks trying to steal some kids' candy. Shut your lie hole, Travis, and leave these kids alone. God, no, please, I'll be good, I promise. Wow, you're really going to arrest him if he acts up again? Nah, but scaring kids is what Halloween's all about, right? Officer Nicholas. See, you can't even read the names of these characters, let alone what they're saying. Road's clear. Time to go rip through that big block monster gate off the hinges. OMG, that's so amazing. How do you do that? Did you cast fatigue spell on him or an invisible glacial wind? I don't know what this guy was thinking. It's like he has no concept of how fast robots are. Or how well knights can take a punch. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet costume you got. Thanks, yours too. Wanna switch? Not sure. Let me try it on. Press and hold right trigger to switch costumes. And then with the left stick we Choose it. And then hit A. Our costumes are both incredibly superior. We should stick together. I'm on a quest to rescue my brother from the monster. I'm sure you've noticed the monsters. Shh. You had me on at quest. Quest complete. 300 more XP. I really like your shield. Thanks, I made it because I thought Travis was going to throw rocks at me, but then he started punching instead. That's weird that that dialogue just stood there. Hey, haven't you seen eating lunch in the science teacher's room? Oh, that's where I know you from. You're one of the new twins that started school last week. So, like, every single bit of this dialogue needs to be a, man, you gotta be rough. New kids plus twins. I'm the original. I don't have a clone or an imitator. So this shield ability stops my ability to go up here. So you can go up the ramp. Yeah. We better get more candy. So I suppose there's not really a rush here, but it does feel so odd the way this dialogue doesn't require to press A. I've often been irritated with games that require you to press A after each line of dialogue, but this is the exact example of why that must be the case. If you don't do that, you will inevitably have the dialogue text move too fast. And it's not like it's an option. We can look at the settings. The music sound effects are the only options. In fact, the options menu here don't even really work very well because you have to go left and right sometimes when it feels like you should go up and down, but up and down do different things. So they didn't really think it through. But yeah, there's no dialogue text speed options, which makes it even the crazier. So this game came out for the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3 in 2010. And the ultimate question is this going to be a good RPG for kids? And to break down that question, we'll have to ask ourselves as we're playing it, is it a good RPG, period? And is it a good game for kids? Now I imagine if I want to get through this even somewhat speedily, I need to use the robot's ability as much as possible to speed up my movement. It's a little dark around the area, so I'm glad that the candy and stuff glitters, but I also have this fear that maybe there is only 4,000 pieces of candy in the entire game. If that's the case, then that would be very tight and difficult to pull off. There's also an achievement for playing this on Christmas, which if I am going to get that, I'm going to do it by cheating. I'll change the date on my computer to December 25th. 20 pieces of candy. Feels like this area, somebody would have an ability to squeeze through it. That seems like a weird achievement, but this was released during the times when achievements were first introduced and there was a lot of weirdness to them. So I'm mostly just trying to avoid things. Well, not avoid things, I'm actually trying to do everything. Let's switch our costume here now back to this guy. and trick or treat. It could be candy, it could be a fight. Girl, you made me lose count of all the candy I'm stealing. So, it's a team-based RPG. There's now 2 bad guys. And we want our basic attack. And then it seems like the timing on this is actually really easy. It may actually be a little bit difficult for kids, but it's probably easier than you think. We could run away if we wanted to, with the right and left trigger at the same time. It's also kind of a shame that there, I didn't hit the button in time. Hit the wrong button, there we go. So if you don't pay enough attention, you didn't get that right. The screen is shrunken in. Guardian shield. Select the party you want to use it with, and then press A. And now that one's shield. And unless there's an A action, which I don't believe there is, there's not but 2 attacks per costume. If we're gonna battle like this, we should get some battle stamps from Sadie in the park. What the battle stamps do, I'm not sure. What's next, huh? Anybody else want some? I'm faster than you, but I don't think I can prove it. Will I get another raise if I come over here and talk to these? I know you are, but what am I? No, I don't think that changed anything. So already, I imagine kids would just want to avoid all this dialogue. And unless it pretty soon proves that it actually turns into something. That sometimes you get items or something. Even as a more thorough, more experienced video game, I'm gonna stop clicking on the dialogue myself and just move forward. Hit every mailbox. See, now you've got a dangerous scenario here where you're potentially gonna get accused of enticing kids to, well, guess you're the last of them. Better turn off my lights. So that was some candy, but it really wasn't that much. It was like 50. So when the lights are on this on the house, we know we haven't trick-or-treated there. And then we're looking in garbage bags and trash things and piles of leaves. Wandering around. This area might be very well suited to be smaller than your average RPG, so that you're not really gonna get too lost. It seems like the street is pretty far. I still kind of wish I had a map though. Trick or treat. Oh look, kids. You look adorable in your costumes. So there is also an issue here where they haven't really explained what the candy's for. Other than you just want to get it. It could be that it is actually a pointless metric of just prestige points that you can't translate the candy into any other usable items. And things you can hit are right next to a lot of things you can't hit. There's a lot of things that were animated in this game to make it feel like too full of a world than what it should have been. Hurry up, I gotta get back before the commercial ends. So this game is about trick-or-treating, and effectively that's what we're doing. Now, it's gonna sound odd, but I've never actually gone trick-or-treating myself. And the concept seems weird. It seems like it wouldn't be super fun other than the fact that it would get me candy. And as a kid, I imagine getting candy would have always been a goal. We're getting rather lucky here. The ratio is pretty heavy to not fighting, which is good because it would be a little annoying. So, yeah, the screen turns into this like letterbox thing. And I wonder if this was a cheat to get the engine to work really well on a 360. Or if this was simply just a oh, he's a healer or a vampire. So we have a Sherman and a Warlock. Our life is kind of low. He just did like 20 damage to me. It's a missile barrage, by the way. Does damage to everybody. 31 damage, wow. I need to kind of be careful here because I'm not powerful enough. Do you know Sadie? She sells battle stamps in the park. She would totally hook us up. But where's the park? So we can look here and see where we are as far as costumes and patterns. And I guess when something's completed, we don't even need it. So if we get those costumes by default, we have creepy treats right now, and we have 2 people with some HP and all of that. But let's see, our costumes aren't really helping our HP too much. Everett's is giving him a little bit of extra HP. The candy bag apparently is empty and will be full at some point. And it feels like it might be full at about 4,000, and then that's probably as far as I want to go. And then battle stamps, we have none. We need to get some, he keeps telling us. So our active quests are go after Reynold, find out more about the creepy witch who stole my costume, and trick or treat 7 of 20 houses. So there's still some here, but there's, let's see, B is speed, X is swing, and A is this. So there's still a level of confusion here because we can't just find a map, and I wish that we could. This area is certainly big enough that there calls a need for it. Anywho, this is where we're going to end this recording. This game is actually, from what I've researched, rather short, so it wouldn't surprise me if we kind of wander forward in the story a lot faster than you think. I end all my recordings the same way. I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that stuff, when it's done, it tells YouTube that my videos are interesting and that they're worth watching, so that's how you can help me. If you want to support me even further than that, you can click on my name, Rydo. That'll take you to my main YouTube page. On the right is a blue button that you can click and make a donation to me. Also on my main YouTube page is a playlist tab. You can click that and watch playlists for any other game I've ever covered. And there are a lot of them, so I'm sure you can find something that will interest you. Then down below in the description box, I have links to all my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google+, and links to friend me on Steam and Battle.net. So friend and follow me on all of those services. That helps me with those services, and it lets you know when my next video is available. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.